Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crisanta. I'm 36 years old, mother of 4, and I am documenting my journey into becoming a nurse. And I am so excited to announce that this is the first week of nursing school. I'm so excited. Today is May 28th. Yesterday was Memorial Day, and thank you to all of you who have served, who have sacrificed. We wouldn't be able to enjoy our freedom without you. So greatly appreciate you and your beautiful family. I'm a little bummed out though because today was actually supposed to be our first official day of nursing school. So this semester, it's the summer semester, and we are taking 4 classes. It's pharmacology and it's lab, so those are 2 classes, and then the essence of professional nursing and its lab. So that is actually 4 classes, but the essence of professional nursing is online, which we will start tomorrow. We just got an email that we need to log into a Zoom meeting. Pharmacology, we'll have it every Tuesday. It was supposed to be our first day today, where we actually go in class, but our university decided not to just take Monday off, but also take Tuesday off. So now I have to wait until the following week to start pharmacology, which I wish we would have started already. I'm curious though, they open up the classes tomorrow, so hopefully something will be online to where we can get started. Technically, we only have 12 weeks of pharmacology, and I hope that's enough. And the fact that we're not taking pharmacology class this week means now it's shortened even more to 11 weeks. So I'm a little nervous about that. So anyways, I'm in my car because we are headed to the hospital to go get my TB test. Let's go ahead and head to the hospital. Sometime today, I will have to go online and do that. It's a pre-assessment through ATI for the Zoom meeting that we're having tomorrow. So I need to get that done. Also, even though my BLS is still good for another year, our director wants us, all of us, to take a BLS class starting this year to ensure that we are all certified for the next 2 years of our nursing program. So yeah, I'm excited, y'all. First week of nursing school. Although it doesn't feel official because we didn't actually go to school, but it's okay. I'm just ready to get started, y'all. I am so ready. Okay, so it's much later in the day. You guys, I think I did mention that we had to take this pre-test before we have to hop on a Zoom meeting. So I take the test and I think nothing of it because we're not supposed to watch anything before it. And the seminar, the Zoom meeting that we're supposed to hop on is a seminar on study, on how to study or something like that. It's a study seminar. So I thought, oh, well, it's gonna be questions about studying. So I hop on, no girl. Like, it's all about nursing, like asking, okay, you're the nurse, this patient comes in with these symptoms and this diagnosis, what's your first priority? And half of the, I didn't know nothing. I knew nothing except for one question where it asked about what was the priority of a hospice care nurse, of a hospice nurse, and it was talking about getting the family on board for the dying process, some other questions, but I knew the answer, comfort care. That's the only one I knew. If you didn't know, I was a hospice aide for a year before I started nursing school. So I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out because I got a freaking 37%. 37. Nursing school hasn't even started and it's asking me these nursing questions. I'm freaking out. So I texted one of my friends who's in nursing school, and she's like, no dude, like, I failed. She got a 40 something, I got a 37, and I'm like freaking out. I was like, okay. And then she asked somebody else and they're like, no, they failed too. So she thought maybe it was an assessment to measure our growth, which makes a lot of sense because why are they asking us these nursing questions that we know nothing about coming into nursing school, unless I'm missing something, but I doubt it. So that kind of got me like, why would they do that to us? You know, I'm like, I failed. Why would you do that to us? Why? If you're a nursing educator and you're watching this, don't do that to your students, okay? That's just torture. That's mean. Anyways, so we are starting tomorrow we're hopping on a Zoom call. She wants us to hop on 30 minutes before the seminar starts. So at 8:30 we'll be hopping on. The seminar starts at 9. It runs until 12, and then I have work. I work as a CNA at our local hospital in the med-surg unit, and I work 12-hour night shifts. So I was hoping to get a workout in tomorrow, but after that seminar, and I need to nap before I go to that test has me all riled up. Okay, I'm like stressing out. It's okay. Lower my blood pressure. Okay, so we're going to take a shower. I lit my candle. I have it nice and cold in the room. I have my book, and I'm gonna lay in bed and I'm going to read and just ground myself, because your girl's heart is palpitating. Okay, it's giving me heart palpitations. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna get ready for bed and calm myself down, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night. Good morning. So it's the next morning. It's 8:26 and our Zoom meeting starts at 8:30. So I'm here in the kitchen. I've got everything ready. I have my calendar, my notebook, a pen in case I need to take notes, and I'm texting my friend. Yeah, it's supposed to last from 9 to 12, and tonight I have work. Yeah, I have work tonight from 6:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. and then we'll see. Hopefully we'll get access to all of our courses, and maybe we can get started on something. I'm eager. I'm excited to get started. Hopefully I don't look like I just rolled out of the bed, because I did just roll out of bed. I had breakfast, had my water, about to drink my energy drink, and I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm excited.
And moving from one slide to another, if you do have any, okay, now from here on in, then you're going to say, is this an ABC question? And the nursing process all come before pain. Okay, very, very good.
That took quite a bit. Close to 1 we finished. It's Wednesday, May 29th. They opened up classes. There's nothing in pharmacology yet, which that's what I was mostly anticipating, because I want to know what we're going to do in that class, but so far nothing. That is the class where we have to go in person, and it's only on Tuesdays, but I was just hoping to at least see the syllabus, but nothing is uploaded. Our other class, which is online, is Essence of Professional in Nursing, and it's more like an introduction of what to expect in nursing and how to take care of yourself, just from the information that I've gathered and that I've read. It's not a fundamentals, it's more like introducing us into the nursing world and resources that we have access to and how to take care of ourselves. So that one has been open, and we've already done some stuff for that. Introduction, discussion board. We just had our seminar on test taking strategies, which y'all, it was so helpful. If there's anything that I'm really scared of, it's the NCLEX, because I've heard horrible things about it. She actually helps make questions for the NCLEX. So whatever she said, I was just trying to retain, and I was a sponge and just trying to absorb as much information, because obviously she is the one that you want to listen to. So that was very helpful. I feel a little bit better. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to take a nap. I have work tonight. I'll wake up a little bit earlier and then start making food. As y'all can hear, my phone is blowing up. But yeah, so second day, and then we'll see what happens after this. Hello, my beautiful people. So I was able to take a nap. It wasn't a deep sleep nap. I was going in and out. I felt like I really needed that rest because my body was just so tired. But unfortunately, I had to cut my nap short. I took my post-assessment exam, which I did a lot better. Tools and the strategies that she taught us, it really was effective and obviously worked, because my score went up at least by 20%. Oh, this is so sad. That is our historic downtown, and it burned. Right now it's still under investigation. That just happened 2 days ago, and 4 businesses, 4 or 5, I think 5 businesses were lost, and it was Gosh, it broke our hearts. But there's a GoFundMe happening, and I love my town because we all come together in any situation and we try to help each other out, so that's a good thing. So after the post-assessment, I was there and I was talking to the kids and my husband, and time just went by so fast. I didn't have time to make myself lunch. I took a shower, got myself ready, and I'm headed to work. My husband's going to pick me up a Subway sandwich and take it to me later. I enjoy working med-surg. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. My goodness, my real life skills as a CNA has helped me. I'm getting to learn from a textbook, but I also get to see it in real world. I feel like it sticks to my brain and you can use critical thinking skills a lot better. Because one of the questions that the instructor asked was, what is the first thing that a nurse assesses? Working one-to-one with a hospice nurse and in med-surg, like the first thing they do is, can't remember the question, but it pertained to this. One of the questions was their oxygen. And that's the first thing that a nurse does when it comes to a certain medical issue, is they'll check their oxygen. Like they'll pull out their pulse ox or connect them to the vitals machine, and they'll want to know what their oxygen is. And then she had asked, this patient drank this much and this much and ate this much. How much did the patient drink in total? And here working in the med-surg, you have to do I's and O's, and you have to document that in milliliters. And so I even got that correct. So I think it's so neat that I'm getting to see it in real world and how it's actually coming, how it actually helps a lot. So anyways, just like that, we made it to work. So I will talk to y'all later.
Yeah, I'll say it in 100 ways. Please believe me when I say I'm sorry.
I just got home. It was a good shift. It was actually a very, very quiet shift. I was able to get ahead on my class for my online nursing class. So I was just making notes. It was a really good night. Really good night. 6 patients, but they were quiet. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Good morning. It's actually 1 p.m. I got up from my nap around 12. I'm so tired, but I tried to get back on a regular schedule by making myself get up. My husband took the kids to my in-laws and he went to the gym, and so I got up, I'm making myself breakfast, and I'm going to make myself go to the gym even though I am so super exhausted, just to help me get back on a semi-regular schedule. I do go back to work Saturday and Sunday night though. Today is Thursday. I woke up and I'm just writing down notes. I'm trying to get ahead and trying to stay on top of all of the readings and ATI. My online class, it's a bunch of ATI modules with PowerPoints and readings, and in order for me to understand everything, I need to put everything together on one document. So that's what I'm doing on my Notability app. So I take information, I write down all the information from the PowerPoint, and then I go into the ATI module and I put that information under its own topic, and so it's all grouped together, because at the end of my ATI module I do have to take a quiz, and then I upload that assignment, and then there's a reflective assignment as well. So it is a lot of information, but as long as you stay on top of it, you'll be okay. Our pharmacology instructor finally uploaded the syllabus, although the calendar we cannot see because it did not populate with the program. So she said to give her a couple of days and she'll try to recreate the calendar, so we can't really see what's due and what we need to do. But she did give us a chapter assignment, just to introduce ourselves. So that class will end up going to on Tuesday. That's an in-person class. So yeah, just a little bit about last night. I had 6 patients. They were all so good, and I love that every time I go, not every time, but I learned something new. When I got onto shift, we have this patient. She's on comfort care, meaning that she, well, I don't know. They say she's on comfort care, but then she switched her DNR to full code. So I don't really understand what's going on. I just go in and I do what they tell me to. They told me she was on comfort care, and so what she does is she actually takes herself on a wheelchair, because we don't take her outside. That's enabling her, or that's saying that, you know, we agree with what she's doing, which we don't. But we can't stop her because that is against the law. That is considered assault, and that is what I learned from one of the nurses. Sorry, let me move my sausage. I got onto shift, and when I get onto shift, I'm getting a report, and then I immediately start my rounds where I take vitals. She comes in her wheelchair and she's wheeling herself out to go smoke, and she's on oxygen, and she expected me last time to take her outside with her oxygen while she smoked. But anyways, I don't want to say too much about that. What I'm trying to say is she was PO'd because she went all the way down to the hallway, and she's been doing this on her own, so I didn't think I needed a helper or anything, but she couldn't open the 2 doors to go outside, and so she's yelling from down the hallway. She's like, I need help. So I walk down there, and then she starts telling me, I'm not asking you to effing help me go light a cigarette. I'm just asking for you to effing open up the doors. I'm not asking you to effing give me a smoke. She was just going off, and all I did was say, yes ma'am, no worries, yes ma'am, I'll come get you when you're ready. One thing I've learned about hospice, and especially those patients who are on hospice care, you don't take anything personally. You cannot take anything personally, because you're seeing these patients in their most vulnerable state, and some can't deal with it as well like others can, and some take out their aggression on people who take care of them. So if you're in a CNA, I just know you cannot take things personally. People are going to yell, people are going to get mad at you. You're the one who's taking care of them, and you have no idea what's going on in their head, and you have no idea if they even know how to regulate their emotions. It's just, you just kill them with kindness. That's all. That's the best thing you can do, is just kill them with kindness, but don't let it get to you. I did it. And so by the time she came back in, I saw her coming down the hallway, and it was her time to get her vitals. I just told her, hey, perfect timing, I'll help you get back to your room. And she was so sweet to me after that. I didn't take it personally because I don't know her. I don't know her story, and all I'm here for is to make sure that she's okay and to do my job. And it's not my job to talk back to her, especially in a hospital setting, in a professional setting, and just as a human being. You don't want to do that. So that's my little tip. But other than that, it was a really good shift. I had a patient who was vomiting quite a bit, and I had to change her 2 times. I didn't say this before, but there was a time where I actually got to do a rectal, I almost said rectal exam, because that's what I told the nurse. I was like, yay, I did my first rectal exam. No, my first rectal temperature. His temp was pretty high, and the surgeon wanted to make sure that we had an accurate reading. So we did a rectal temp, and I asked the nurse, I said, hey, can you come in here with me and just guide me, because I've never done this before. And I'm glad I asked, because they had a separate thermometer for that, and they put, I guess, Vaseline or some type of lube, which I wouldn't have known. I would have just stuck it in there, and I didn't know how far to go, but she just showed me just the tip of it. And yeah, it was pretty. I know that sounds so squeamish and so weird to say that's pretty cool, but you know, it's those little things that I get to do, that I learn, and I get to put into practice and make it all come together with my nursing education. I don't know, I just thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm making breakfast, doing my notes, and then we're gonna head to the gym. always love starting off my workout with a 5-minute walk on the treadmill. I don't go too much, it's just a way to warm up my body before I start my exercises. And then I will also stretch. I'll spend just a couple of minutes, maybe like 10 minutes, stretching the body part that I'm working on. On this day, I was having a quad and calf workout, so I focused on stretching the lower half of my body. Any exercise that I start off with, I always try to start with just the barbell with no weights added, and then I will work myself up. Today, I really didn't feel like working out. I was just being lazy, and on days like that, I tell myself I'm just going to have a light workout. I just want to move my body. But you'll see, and this happens every time, I just end up getting a burst of energy through it. And I end up pushing myself, because anytime I do that, I feel so good about myself. There's just something about lifting really heavy that just makes me feel powerful. And it's not always like that, don't get me wrong, because there are days where I go in and I just move my body and I just stretch. But today it was just one of those days where I really got energy through my workout, and I pushed myself as much as I could, not too much, but it was just a really good workout. It's the fact that I look forward to how I feel at the end of my workout that really motivates me to push myself. I am nowhere near where I want to be. I am getting better. My biggest issue or my biggest weakness is the food that I consume. I'm either not eating enough or I'm eating too much carbs. Carbs, oh my gosh, you guys, carbs is that's my weakness. I cannot say no to carbs. And so with the goals that I want to have, meaning body recomp, where I want to have muscle on my body and I want to be curvy, that requires a lot of protein. My workouts, I have that down. I really love, I thrive in the gym. It's my eating habits that I don't have control on. And we all know that if you want to see your best results, you need to have control of your eating. And so for me, it's not eating enough, and it's not eating enough protein, and it's eating too many carbs. So little by little, I really try not to stress myself with it too much, especially the season that I'm in right now with nursing school. I am trying to do my best though, because it comes down to my eating habits. In whatever situation I'm in, we can always have control of what we put in our mouth. And so I don't have control of that yet. But little by little, we will get there. Right now, I'm just enjoying being at the gym and doing this for me.
What?
What's sweetie apple?
No.
Sweetie, grape juice, sweetie.
What?
Grape juice, sweetie.
No.
So now we are back home, and after a workout, of course, I get a little bit of energy. Sometimes though, if I lift too heavy, then I come home and I need to take a nap. But today it was a really good day. I don't know what it was about today. It might just be I'm still on a high where I can't believe I'm in nursing school. I don't know, there's just something about that just makes me want to be better, and it makes me want to do better. So I'm just picking up the room, and the kids are just being silly. They're home for the summer, and I love my babies. I love being around them. I love the relationship that they have with each other, and I just hope that they continue to build that relationship. After the sun went down, because we live in Texas, we have to wait until 8 p.m. We went on a walk. We went on to our favorite place, which is under the bridge, and we just love to walk along the there's usually some water here, so it's a creek under our bridge, and we love exploring, and we love being outside with each other. Hey y'all, so it's Saturday. I didn't film anything on Friday because I was just home with the kids. We just cleaned, we went on a walk, cooked, and I didn't even do any studying yesterday. So today Saturday, I woke up early. I woke up like at 6:45, and even though I'm so exhausted tonight, I have to work. So I made myself get up, and what helps me get up is if I start doing something that I like, which is editing. I was able to edit my orientation video, and I was able to upload it, and I made breakfast, and now I'm going to finish that module that I've started. I'm gonna see how I do for my quiz, because if I don't do well, then I need to change something, because it's already taking me close to 6 hours just writing notes from the module. I'm not writing notes. I am copying everything from the module, and the reason I do that is because it helps me retain the information when I am taking it word by word. But obviously that takes a lot of time, and 6 hours on one module is just not attainable for my studying time. Or who knows, we'll see. Maybe this semester I can, but I want to finish writing my notes. I want to take the exam. It's not due until next Sunday. We are Saturday, it's not due until next Sunday, but I just wanted to get a head start. I'm trying to figure out what's my best way to study, because y'all, I like to get an A. I would really like to get an A. So getting a head start and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't is a good way for me to figure it out while giving myself time, instead of stressing myself out and waiting for last minute. You know what I mean? So far this week, I've just had to turn in introduction type of assignments. She already posted the assignments that are due for the next 3 weeks, so that's how I'm able to get ahead. And then I was able to let her know that we didn't have access to the ebook, so then she was able to open that up for us. So it's been a good week. It's been a really good week. I'm going to finish this assignment, make some food for my husband before he gets home, and then I'm going to take a nap and head to work.
Babe, I'm still an actor.
7 hours and 41 minutes spent on that lesson. Yeah, something has to change. Okay, it's currently 1:15. I have work tonight, and I just finished my very first module for nursing school, which I didn't know that you couldn't retake ATI modules. I missed 3 out of 20, and that still got me an 85%. So not too bad, but I was second guessing myself. I would have only missed 1 if I didn't second guess myself. But that's why we have these ATI modules, so that we can get used to answering NCLEX style questions, or NGN, whatever it's called now. So I'm going to get some sleep, and then I'll wake up at 5 and start getting myself ready and make myself lunch and head to work. Okay, so I am headed to work. My nap was semi a nap. No, I think I got pretty good sleep in. What I love to do before I go to work is jam out. Okay, so anyway, this is where I'm going to end the vlog. Thank you so much for spending the week in the life with me, and I hope that you stick around and hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, because it really does help my channel out. The goal is to keep this momentum going, where I stay ahead of my assignments, because as a mom of 4 and all kids being at home right now during the summer, you never know what's going to happen. And although it is a lot of assignments, it can very much get overwhelming because of all the readings that you have to do, with all the quizzes and the self-reflections. That's just for one class. I'm not even including pharmacology, because I still don't have an idea of what pharmacology is going to be like. Yeah, I really want to stay on top of things. What I love about working night shift is that we have a lot of downtime, at least during the summer. It wasn't like this when I was working during the winter. During the summer, census is pretty low, so hopefully the plan is to get some reading done tonight, and then tomorrow I was supposed to work Sunday night, But Monday I have to take my kids to the dentist appointment, which is a 2.5 hour ride outside of town, so I won't be able to work tomorrow after all. So anyways, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to keep this going. The goal is to also post a weekly vlog documenting every single week, and it hopes to show you that it is attainable, it can be done. Time management, I mean, we've all heard it. Managing your time well will set you apart from those who feel so overwhelmed and stressed, because most of our stress comes from not managing our time well. So love y'all, thank y'all for being here, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.